So hello, we were doing the complete course for EPFO. We have already completed 6 chapters for auditing, and we have already completed the entire syllabus for principles of accounting. So these are the 6 chapters that we have covered, and now the 7th chapter is auditing standards. Now let's start with this. So meaning and purpose of auditing standards. Auditing standards are the guidelines issued by ICAI, that is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, under section 143(9) of Companies Act 2013. Then they ensure uniformity, equality and reliability of audit work. International standards on auditing, that is ISA, are issued by the International Auditing and Assurance Standards Board and form the basis for Indian standards. In India, these are called standards on auditing and are based on international standards on auditing but adapted for Indian law. So in this, conduct is going to be the same. We'll take theory. After that, we'll take some of the previous year questions, and then we'll take the flashcards or the expected questions. Then objective: to guide auditors in performance audit work with a consistent approach. Then to enhance credibility of financial statements, to provide benchmark for audit quality and evaluation. Then classification of auditing standards. ICAI divides the standards on auditing into the following groups as per numbering series. So series 100 to 199, introductory general principles. Focus areas are overall objectives and concepts. 200 to 299, general principles and responsibilities. Objective of auditor, ethics, quality and quality control. 300 to 499, risk assessment and response, planning, identifying and assessing risk. 500 to 599, audit evidence, evidence collection, sampling, confirmations. 600 to 699, using work of others, relying on experts or other auditors. 700 to 799, audit conclusions and reporting, audit opinion reports, modification. Then 800 to 899, specialized areas, audit of special purpose framework. Then key standards on auditing, which is a very important topic. So standard on auditing 200, overall objectives of the independent auditor. Now what is this? Defines auditor's responsibility to obtain reasonable assurance that financial statements are free from material misstatement. The particular financial statement is free from any misstatement, and this is what our standard on auditing 200. Overall objectives of the independent auditor. Standard on auditing 210, agreeing the terms of audit engagements. Engagement letter defines scope, objective and term of audit. Then standard on auditing 220, quality control for an audit of financial statements. Ensures quality at the engagement level, partner responsible for quality. Then standard on auditing 230, audit documentation, working papers, record of audit, evidence and basis of opinion. Then standard on auditing 240, the auditor's responsibilities relating to fraud. Auditor must consider risk of material misstatement due to fraud. Then standard on auditing 250, consideration of laws and regulations. What is it? Compliance with applicable laws and regulations during audit. Standard on auditing 260, communication with those charged with governance. How auditor communicates significant matters to management or board. Then standard on auditing 300, planning and audit, establishing audit strategy and detailed audit plan. Then standard on auditing 315, identifying and assessing risk of material misstatement, risk based audit, internal control understanding. Then standard on auditing 320, materiality in planning and performing an audit, defines materiality, what level of error is significant. Then standard on auditing 330, auditors responses to assessed risk, nature, timing and extent of audit procedures. Then standard on auditing 500, audit evidence, defines what constitutes significant and appropriate evidence. Then standard on auditing 505, external confirmations, obtaining direct confirmation from third party, that is bank or debtors. Then 520, analytical procedures, ratio and trend analysis to identify anomalies. 530, audit sampling, principle for sample selection to test population validity. 540, auditing accounting estimates, evaluating estimates like provision, depreciation, etc. 550, related parties, procedures for identifying and disclosing related party transactions. Then 560 subsequent events after balance sheet date but before report issue. Then 570 going concern assessment of entity's ability to continue operations. Then 580 written representations, written statement from management confirming assertions. Then standard on accounting 700 forming an opinion and reporting on financial statement, framework for expressing audit opinion. Then 705 modifications to opinion types qualified adverse disclaimer. 706 emphasis of matter and other matter paragraphs, additional information without modifying opinion. Then 710 comparative information responsibility for prior period figures. And lastly, standard on auditing 720 other information, auditor's responsibility regarding information other than financial statement. Now you must be thinking how to memorize all this. So just have a look 1-2 times, and when you'll see this in the exam, you'll be able to mark the correct answer, because questions are very easy. If we talk about these core topics in EPFO, then International Standard on Auditing issued by IAASB under IFAC, International Federation of Accountants. India's standard on auditings are converged with ISA's International Standard on Auditings, meaning they follow global best practices with local customization. Okay, so India's standard on auditing is the mixture of international standard auditing, international standards on auditing, mixing it with the local customization. Example, International Standard on Auditing 200 is similar to Standard on Auditing 200. Same core objectives adapted to Indian law. Importance of auditing standards, promote uniformity and consistency. So importance are almost same जो हमने already देखे हैं accounting principles में भी. उसका जो हमने देखा था India accounting standards and accounting standards, and very important topics as well. So importance of auditing standards, promote uniformity and consistency, increase credibility of audit opinion, help in peer review, disciplinary procedure and legal compliance. Then auditor must mandatorily comply as per section 143(9) of the Companies Act 2013. Then some previous year questions. Which section mandates compliance with auditing standards? Section 143(9) of the Companies Act 2013. Standard on auditing 700 refers to or relates to forming an opinion and reporting on financial statement. What is the purpose of standard on auditing 315? To identify and assess risk of material misstatement. Standard on auditing 240 deals with auditors' responsibilities relating to fraud in audit. What is the meaning of standard on auditing? What is the meaning of SA? So standard on auditing. So this was also one. So this is also one of the questions that you just have to write the full form of SA. And even AS. This was also one of the previous year questions that you have to mark the correct answer. What is the full form of AS? Accounting standards. So such level of questions are also there. So now coming to our flashcards. Who issues auditing standards in India? So ICAI, that is Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Under which section is compliance with standard mandatory? Section 1439 of the Companies Act 2013. So we have seen this multiple times. What? Section 143(9) of the Companies Act 2013. What is the international equivalent of Indian standard on auditing? International standard on auditing. What does standard on auditing 200 deal with? Overall objectives of independent auditors. What is the purpose of standard on auditing 210? Defines term of audit engagement through an engagement letter. What is the focus of standard on auditing 220? Quality of control for audit of financial statement. What is the main objective of standard on auditing 230? Proper documentation of audit work and evidence. Which standard on auditing covers auditor's responsibility regarding fraud? So fraud के against standard on auditing 240. What do we call fraud in Hindi? 420, right? तो उसकी जगह है 240. This is what our standard on auditing regarding fraud. Now which standard on auditing deals with planning of audit? So 300. Which standard on auditing defines materiality? Standard on auditing 320. Which standard on auditing deals with audit evidence? 500. Which standard on auditing explains external confirmations? Standard on auditing 505. Then what does standard on auditing 530 covers? Audit sampling. What does Standard on Auditing 540 deal with? Auditing accounting estimates. Standard on Auditing 570 relates to what concept? Going concern. What does Standard on Auditing 700 prescribe? Forming an opinion and reporting on financial statement. Which Standard on Auditing covers modifications in audit opinion? The Standard on Auditing 705. Which Standard on Auditing defines emphasis of matter paragraph? The Standard on Auditing 706. Which Standard on Auditing deals with subsequent events? So Standard on Auditing 560. What is the purpose of Standard on Auditing 720? So auditor's responsibility regarding other information. So this is it. You will find this PDF on the Telegram. The name is EduAastra, as well as you will find the other PDFs as well, and content related to other exams and important exam notifications and a lot of other important things. So that's it. All the very best and thank you.